Hi, I'm Melissa. Welcome to Yoga for Anxiety. Each week, I post 3 new yoga videos, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. Today, I have a gentle yoga class for seniors and beginners. Throughout the class, I'll be showing different levels of modification. So please make sure to choose the level that's right for your body today. All right, let's get started. You can sit cross-legged just like I'm sitting right now. If you have a towel or blanket, go ahead and grab that. You'll want to sit right on the edge of your blanket or towel, and that'll help to elevate your hips. Good. Sit up tall and lift through your chest. On your next inhale, begin to lift both of your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, cactus open your arms and take your gaze up. We'll do that again. Take a deep breath in, lift your arms, and then exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your arms. Good. Inhale, reach your fingertips up, and then exhale, open through your chest. Deep breath in, and then exhale, let it go. Good, you can just relax your arms down to the sides of your body. Take your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. Sit up tall, and then begin to rotate to your right. So come into a seated spinal twist. You can take your gaze over your right shoulder. And we'll just breathe here for a moment. Good. Start to bring your awareness to your breath. And notice how your breath feels in your body. Take one more inhale, and then as you exhale, slowly unwind and return to center. From here, extend your right arm out to the side. Flex the palm of your right hand, and then take your left hand on top of your head. Very gently pull your head to the side. We're going to do a gentle neck stretch. So in this stretch, you should feel a stretch in your neck and then your upper traps as well. Good. Just continue to breathe into the stretch. Today, we're going to be focusing on the theme of gratitude. So throughout our practice today, I want you to think about some things that you are thankful for in your life. Let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, bring both of your hands down to your thighs. We'll do a few shoulder shrugs here. So take your shoulders up, back, and down. And do that again. Take the shoulders up, back, and down. We'll do that a couple more times. Good. Just think about relaxing and releasing your shoulders. You can pause here, just relax your shoulders down. And then on your next inhale, reach both of your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, cactus open your arms, take your gaze up. Good, do that again. Deep breath in, reach up towards the sky. And then exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open through your chest. We'll do that 2 more times. Deep breath. And exhale, let it go. Good, one more time. Inhale. And release. Good. And relax your arms down to your thighs. This time, take your left hand behind you and then take your right hand on your left thigh. Sit up tall and then begin to rotate from your waist. come into your seated spinal twist. And again, we'll just pause here and breathe into the stretch. So when you're thinking about something that you're grateful for today, it doesn't have to be something big, it could be something small. Even something like the cup of coffee that you enjoyed this morning. Take a moment and I want you to think about at least one thing that you're thankful for in your life. Good. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, release and return to center. From here, we'll extend our left hand out to the side, flex the palm of your right or left hand, and then take your right hand on your head, very gently pull your head to the side. We're coming into that neck stretch, now on the opposite side. So again, you'll feel the stretch in your neck and your upper traps. Just find your breath. And when we think about something that we're grateful for, it really helps us to become more positive. And when we view our lives through a positive lens, we attract more positivity and goodness into our lives. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, release your hands down to your thighs. We'll do a few shoulder shrugs here. So once you're ready, take your shoulders up, back, and down. And do that again. Take your shoulders up, back, and down. Let's do that 2 more times. So just continue to move your shoulders in a circular motion. Great job. Relax your shoulders down. We're going to come to tabletop position. So take a moment here to transition. Come onto your hands and your knees. If you have any sensitivity in your knees, you're welcome to use your blanket and just place your blanket right underneath your knees. We'll be on our knees for a moment here. So if you need that padding, be sure to grab it. Once you're in tabletop position, I want you to stack your knees right under your hips. So you have a nice straight line, and then make sure that your wrists are stacked under your shoulders. Spread your fingertips out wide, and then take your gaze in front of you. On your next inhale, begin to lift your chest. Take your gaze slightly up, and then as you exhale, round through your back. Inhale, lift your chest, come to cow pose. And then as you exhale, round the back and come to cat pose. We'll continue to flow here with our breath. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Good. Deep breath in, lift the chest. And then exhale, hollow out the belly. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale, release. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. From here, we'll rise up to high plank pose. I'll show you a couple different options for high plank. You can be on your knees for one option. So I'm just gonna move my blanket off to the side here and I'll show you. You can be on your knees here for high plank. And so your arms are straight, you're lifted in the chest. So that's level 1. Level 2 would be to straighten your legs behind you. You're gonna push through the heels of your feet. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together and engage your abdominals. You wanna think about pushing your head back slightly, like you're pushing into a headboard. So in this plank pose, you might feel a little bit of heat in the body. We're really activating the core. You're doing great. Let's take one more inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees, lower yourself all the way down to your stomach so that you're lying on your stomach. From here, take your hands right outside of your chest. Take your gaze down to the earth. On your next inhale, begin to lift your chest slightly, come into baby cobra. As you exhale, lower back down. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. Inhale, rise. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale and release. And once more, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. From here, push back to child's pose. Take your knees wide out to the sides of the mat. Reach your fingertips to the top of the mat and relax your forehead down. If your forehead is not coming all the way down to the mat, you're welcome to use a block. Place the block on the lowest setting, and then just take your forehead on the block. You can add a little movement in your child's pose. Gently sway your hips and rock your head from side to side. Slowly begin to rise, come up to tabletop position. From here, rotate to face the long way of your mat. We're gonna come to butterfly pose. So for butterfly pose, take the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to fall wide out to the sides. If you're having tightness in your hips, if your knees are coming up here, you're welcome to grab some blocks. Place your blocks on the lowest setting and then put them underneath your legs to support your legs. Good. Once you're situated, grab onto your feet and sit up tall, lift through your chest. And then if you'd like to come a little bit deeper into the stretch, you can start to hinge forward from the waist. If you're feeling any strain in your low back, I want you to ease off. Make sure to listen to your body here. Very important. All right, find your spot where you're feeling a nice stretch and then relax your gaze down to the earth. Just continue to breathe into the stretch. On your next inhale, very slowly begin to rise. Come back up to a neutral spine. Take your hands on the outside of your legs and then pull your legs into center. If you're using blocks, you can place those off to the side. We'll use some blocks a little bit later in our practice today. From here, extend both of your legs long out in front of you. Keep a slight bend in your knees. You're going to come into seated forward fold. So for seated forward fold, you can start to hinge forward and then take your hands, grab underneath the soles of your feet. One leg at a time, start to straighten your legs. So you want to straighten your legs until you feel a nice stretch. Again, if you feel any strain or pain in the low back, bend the knees and come up. We never want to stress out any parts of the body, but especially the back. All right, so start to straighten your legs until you feel a stretch. Once you feel a nice stretch, then relax your head and your gaze down to the earth. Just relax your neck. Allow yourself to release and relax into the stretch. Take a deep breath in, and then once you're ready, bend your knees deeply. Begin to rise instead of tall. From here, we'll shake out our legs one at a time to release from that stretch. You can shake out your arms as well. Just get that energy and prana moving through the body. Great. Pause here. We'll come to tabletop position now, facing the opposite direction. So you can come onto your hands and your knees, just like we did before. If you used a blanket underneath your knees, you're welcome to do that again. To pad your knees. And then in your tabletop position, make sure your knees are stacked under your hips. And make sure your wrists are stacked under your shoulders. Spread your fingertips out wide. And we'll do a few cat-cows here. So once you're ready, take your gaze in front of you. On your next inhale, begin to lift your chest and take your gaze slightly up. As you exhale, round your back and take your gaze inward. Inhale, lift through the chest, gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, round through the belly. Continue to flow here with our breath. Deep breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, release. We'll do that 2 more times. Deep breath. And long, slow exhale. Good. Inhale, lift through the chest. And exhale, round through the back. Can we return to a neutral spine? And we'll come now to high plank pose, just like we did on the opposite side. So I'm just gonna set my blanket off to the side of my mat. And then I'll show you those 2 options for high plank. So the first option, you're on your knees, and then you're keeping your arms straight. Take your gaze down and engage through your core. The second option, a little bit more challenging, you're gonna straighten your legs. So straighten your legs behind you, push through the heels of your feet. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together. Engage through your abdominals. Gently push your head back like you're pushing into a headboard. Remember, you might feel some heat in the body. This is a challenging pose. We're working our entire body here. Take 1 more inhale, and then exhale, bend the knees, lower all the way down onto your stomach. Good. Push the tops of your feet down into the mat, and keep your hands right outside of your chest. We're gonna come into that cobra flow. So on your next inhale, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale and rise. Exhale, release. We'll do that twice more. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. And once more, baby cobra pose. And then exhale, release. Push back into child's pose. So take your knees wide out to the sides of the mat. Reach your fingertips to the top of the mat and relax your forehead down. If you used a block underneath your forehead before, you're welcome to do that again. And just place your block on the lowest setting and take your forehead on the block. can add some movement in your child's pose and gently rock your head and hips from side to side. Once you're ready, find stillness here. Set your block off to the side. We'll use that in just a moment. Thread your feet in front of you so you can extend your feet out long. Reach both of your arms in front of you and sit up tall. Very slowly, begin to lower yourself down onto your mat. So engage your core and just lower yourself very slowly until you come to a lying position. Once you're lying on your mat, I want you to bend both of your knees. Bring your feet close to your hips. Grab your block if you have a block. If you don't have a block, a folded towel or blanket would work as well. Place your block on the lowest setting underneath your sacrum. So your sacrum is a little bit lower than your low back. It's that bony part right below your low back. Rotate the palms of your hands to face the ceiling and then gently rock your shoulder blades underneath you. We're coming here to supported bridge pose. In this pose, we're gently opening the chest and opening the heart. So you're welcome to stay right here in supported bridge pose. Or you can come to legs up the wall. You'd like to come to legs up the wall one at a time. Reach your leg up. So you're taking the sole of your foot up to the ceiling. If that feels good, you can reach your other leg up so that both legs are straight up in the air and the soles of your feet are up to the ceiling. Good, just focus on your breath. Here, this is a really relaxing pose. Again, opening through the heart and the chest. I feel a stretch through my hamstrings as well. Let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, one leg at a time, very slowly bend your knee and bring the sole of your foot back down to the earth. You're coming back to that supported bridge pose. Once both of your feet are back on the ground, you can lift your hips and then remove your block, place it off to the side. Hug your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. Give yourself a little back massage. You can move in a circular pattern. You can move from side to side. And as you're moving, I want you to bring your thoughts back to what you were thankful for today. Just take a moment, think about what you're thankful for. Maybe even being thankful for having time to practice yoga, having time to care for yourself. So when we take time to be thankful and show gratitude for things in our lives, it helps us to view our lives through a more positive lens. And when you are experiencing positivity, you will start to attract more positivity into your life. Good, let's take an inhale. As you exhale, extend your arms and legs, come into a full body stretch. So you reach your arms overhead, extend through the fingertips, extend through the toes. Reach, 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 and grow long and tall through your entire body. Good, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, rock onto your side. Use your hand to push yourself up and come to a seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I am grateful for you all, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.